Hey guys, I'm starting a new series. I'm working on my next feature film. I'm not gonna do any of this. I'm letting myself down. I made the shirt and a lot of turtlenecks though, but that wasn't the promise. The promise was that I was gonna turn myself into a chi blocker. That was 5 months ago. So I wish I could make the typical excuses of, oh, I was busy, I was working a lot. But the truth is, you make time for what's important to you. It's the middle of December, I am now 24 years old, and I now have the goal to actually move out of my house. That's big. I've lived with my family my entire life, all 24 years of it. This year I felt that my mind and my entire mindset and viewpoint on things have changed so much without me even realizing it. I got really conflicted worrying about money and more social relations and stuff. And after a while, I actually lost my creative spark. I spent the last month just rebuilding my entire mental process in order to think more creatively again and try to see stories in everything. And then I got hit again by the what ifs. For long-time viewers, you guys know I made a video about what ifs a while ago. Basically, what I consider the what ifs are just when you spend a lot of your time just worrying and making decisions before it even happens. What if this video doesn't do well? What if this video shoot fails? What if this is a really dumb idea? And here's the thing, no idea is dumb. Well, I won't really say that. There's a lot of really dumb ideas. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try them, as long as it's not something that you're gonna get hurt doing or hurt someone else. In a recent conversation, Sam from Corridor Digital said something that really has kind of stuck with me ever since I read it. And he had said, productivity equals decision making. Because the more time you spend debating which of the two options is better, is more time that you're not being productive. That's why it's better that it's like, okay, I could either jump off of this cliff or jump off of this cliff. You close your eyes, spin around, and you just jump off of whatever's in front of you. Because at the end, you'll know whether or not it was a good or bad cliff, but you're productive in doing it. By the way, don't jump off any cliffs. So yeah, Sam saying that really made me realize that all that's happened this entire year was just, I fell back into the what ifs. I should be doing this, but instead I'm doing this. I'm pretty sure I spent more time actually beating myself up about not having good ideas than actually doing it. When I wake up in the morning, I literally lay in the bed for an hour just thinking about what I'm gonna do throughout that day. And then half the time I go back to sleep and I waste my entire day. I hope this doesn't mean I'm depressed. So while I've been away, I became an editor for Just Kidding News. I've been working with a number of friends in the stunt community on their own personal projects, catching the occasional stunt gig here and there, and yesterday I even got to work on my first commercial. It wasn't really a big part, I just walked down some steps. But hey, I'll post it when it comes up. And also, I was flown out to the East Coast thanks to Swoozie. But that trip really got me thinking, because while I was out there, I met with my friend Joe, who was one of the reasons I actually even started filmmaking to begin with. One is a fully established YouTuber, and the other one's still trying to get his footing. And I'm just kind of sitting there in the middle just listening to their conversations. As Joe asks questions, Swoozie answers back, and there was a lot of insight that just got me thinking again about how much I really miss doing all this. And just kind of start making me see the own fault in my own logic and my own thinking. And that's what made me realize kind of the different things that were holding me back. I want to go back to having fun. And I want to do this full time. And obviously I can't really do that if I'm not posting stuff. So I want to get over it. This year I broke one of the promises that I've made in my own personal life, which is not to make any promises for the future with anyone. In my last video, I promised you guys that I would be starting this monthly project and building this awesome cosplay after having never sewed before. Let me tell you, this simple, ill-fitting shirt took me 5 days to sew. 5. After that, things got a lot easier, but I never posted the video of me sewing it because honestly, I just didn't like the video. The reason that I try not to make promises is because I'm a very spontaneous person, and things that interest me one moment won't interest me the next. And so every time that I made a YouTube promise, it's kind of fallen through just because I really was like, oh, I'm excited, I'm gung-ho to do this in the moment, and then when it comes time to actually shoot, I'm just like, can I go play some PlayStation? A lot of the fun of my channel for me was the spontaneity in creating stuff. I would literally wake up, drink like some coffee or energy drink and start going crazy, and also like an idea would pop up. I would just shoot it. I had no idea if it'd be good or bad. I just shoot it and put it up. And luckily after a while you guys really started to enjoy it. But then like putting myself on a schedule and everything, is making it like clockwork, it turned my passion and my love for it into a job. It falls back into, I broke my rule of not making promises. I can't promise what I'll be doing tomorrow. I can't even promise I'll be alive tomorrow. Now even this video, I was thinking like, oh, I'd wait till January to have some great big comeback. I'll work on a short film till then. But YouTube's kind of like a relationship. Even if you don't have substance of something to talk about, it's important just to be there for the person. Which is why rather than have like some big grand gesture after like being away from this relationship for what would have been, what, like 6 or 7 months by then, just come back now. Just talk to you, see your face, hear from you. This may not be an amazing video, but it's a video, and I get to interact with you guys, which is by far the best part of doing YouTube. A lot's happened. I don't really know if they're interesting stories, but I have very kind of quick things to talk about and things I don't know if I should talk about, but I probably will if you guys are interested in it. So I'm gonna cut this video off now. Hopefully I put enough information in it for it to actually be something sizable. But yeah, just if you can, just do me this one favor. Leave a comment down below and just tell me what have you been doing over these past few months, or how has this channel affected you? What's like your favorite video and why? Like I just want to hear from you. I want to hear what you're thinking right now. So yeah, I guess I'll wrap up this video right now, and I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. Hopefully soon. All right, later guys. Bye.
I think I overshot it by a little bit.
Sun shining, but they asking why the rain is ending. Cause to repeat would only mean I'm in the same position. Be a slave contending for free, a leak to a paid musician. To be what the game is missing, I had to refrain from spitting. That week put you to sleep, lame. Let me play the villain while knee deep in the beef. Claim I'm the greatest, illest name. We gon' make you feel it. Another slang on how I'm a killer, trained on my verses, tweaking, laced with fillers. You heard street and Hobson and thought you could be the bombers. If we could just leave a comment on how you're a beast with rhyming. Record your CDs in closets, and maybe you'll even sign if you believe in getting by, receiving bi-weekly deposits. Screaming the beats a week, and that fee only sees the garbage. But the key is content, and honestly, you can keep the chopping. Let me guess, now you're tied to a chair in your video, but really though, and dye in your hair got me feeling like a lion, Goliath, Orion in here. Yo, who said I got a sign anywhere? Cause these labels had half a chance till I talked with them and walked into the offices with a matching hand, a scratch on your cash advance. I got a master plan to drop your whole roster and not perform on my rapping fam. As if I had many, most the old homies left me hanging. So I'm saying, don't never ask to collab again. Topic of discussion now, it's all eyes on me in the underground. They hoping I'm gon' leave, all the hatred is helping to make it. Let me just